So she stole lipstick from you. Spoiler.
I don't want to start anything right now, but back to Amethyst, who had a lot to say about me in the press the other day. I want my lipstick back.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly, and I am talking with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15 today. I'm here with the divine Miss Loosey LaDuca, and that name gets even more entertaining the more I say it, so thank you for giving me that pleasure of saying it today.
I'm thrilled that you get pleasure out of saying my name.
I love it. I love it. It is, I usually don't like to ask the typical, like, well, how did you get your drag name? But like, this one is too good. Like, how did you get it?
Okay, fine. Oh, wow. So Loosey is after Lucille Ball, the original queen of comedy, because almost everything that I do is like based in comedy. And a LaDuca is a shoe. So I do like comedy and shoes, like so unique for drag queens.
We're getting very philosophical here.
Yeah. I do love a shoe. I really love shoes.
Who doesn't? We need them.
Cave people.
True.
Okay, canceled.
The cave people are coming back from the dead, and they're gonna cancel Miss Loosey here before this interview even starts. No, in doing my research on you, it was really, it was a lot of fun getting to know your drag aesthetic. I mean, it would be hard for me to put it all into words though. So from Loosey's mouth to the drag god's ears, how would you describe what the Loosey LaDuca experience is?
Ooh, okay, so funny always first. Funny makes money. It really, really does. I usually have big, big blonde hair on. I have the biggest boobs in the room. They're an H, thank you for asking. I just got them done. They were a present for graduating, almost graduating college. And I do a lot of celebrity impersonations. That's something I really love to do. And I really love to do spooky too.
Spooky season, yes. I know, so spooky season is where you get your powers.
1,000,000%, yes.
Love it.
Also coffee.
Coffee and spooky season, that's the secret. That is the secret. I mean, I have seen you do, and doing my research, I've seen you do Stevie Nicks, Madonna, Alexis from Schitt's Creek, even dressing yourself literally as the Scooby-Doo van, not just...
It's the Mystery Machine, get it right.
The Mystery Machine, I'm sorry, oh my gosh, I'm already messing this up.
I have performed as the Mystery Machine.
How do you even, like, how does it go from, I love Scooby-Doo to I'm gonna perform as the machine?
You know, there's like a team of scientists trying to figure out what's going on up here underneath the wig. They've been out to vacation for a very long time, so no results yet, but I'm sure it won't be the last time that I perform as a bus.
Yeah, so do you throw any people under the bus in Untucked this season?
How many contestants are there? Is it 15 of them I throw under? Yeah.
All 15?
All 15.
Not yourself though, we're not including yourself in that.
Absolutely, I would never touch the ground. Do I look like I walk on the ground, Joey?
Well, shoes, I mean, yeah, with the shoes are the barrier between you and the ground, so there, we've got it all figured out now. Now, obviously, pop culture has a huge hold on drag queens, but what about a particular pop cultural moment, because you do so many of them, has to speak to you? Like, what does a pop cultural moment have to say in order to get the Loosey treatment? I just think probably outrageous. I love an outrageous pop culture moment. I love, you know, I'm a little older than some of the other girls. So, I mean, I loved Anna Nicole, who was just like always the most outrageous person in the room and just like doing more and more and more. I love that kind of stuff. I also love, what's better than a socialite going to jail? Nothing.
Oh my God, Paris Behind Bars?
Yeah.
Oh, heaven, heaven.
Have you watched that Bling Ring series on Netflix yet? The documentary?
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's so good, yes.
I was kind of jealous. I was like, I want to steal from it too.
Me too, I want to rob as well. Let's rob together.
We can do that.
Yeah, okay,
So then you get some nice chains.
I made the mistake of telling her these were from Amazon, yes.
So embarrassing.
My neck will be green after this. I also saw a performance, you doing Landslide by Stevie Nicks, which I thought was really, really great. Were you doing live vocals there?
Yes,
that was live vocals?
Yeah. I sing at like 95% of my shows. Yeah, because I can't do a split. So I have to do something, you know what I mean?
So live vocals though, they are like, it's a very important part of your drag package.
Yeah, it's a huge part of what I do. And then it also, that goes hand in hand with the celebrity impersonation too.
So where, you were trained in?
Yeah, I went to college for musical theater, which is why I do this for a living. You know, just trying desperately to pay off the student debt from going to school to learn how to like stretch and gossip. Well, they're gonna drag me for that one. But yeah, I use a lot of my musical theater training in drag. It really does come in handy, especially when it comes to the live vocals.
So are you going to be like Jan and Denali and weaponize your BFA? Are you the BFA weaponizer this season?
I am the boom boom weapon, okay? No, I'm not gonna be like Jan because I don't look good in purple. And I'm not gonna be like Denali because I can't ice skate. So, no.
You have purple on your face right now.
Baby, this is aubergine.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, aubergine. I'm gonna check myself every time I want to say purple.
Actually, that was just a joke. I look really good in purple. Yeah. Every shade of purple. I wore some today.
On a different note, I think my favorite thing that I saw from you was your Care Bear performance. I thought it was really wonderful, just a Care Bear and full head with a panty and corset bottom, shifting from the children's theme song to Nicki Minaj's super bass, which I thought was wonderful. Yeah. Now, what in the hell inspired making a Care Bear sexy?
I think that my take on drag is taking anything, the Care Bear, the Mystery Machine, and twisting it and making it sexy. Because it's almost like a bigger version of like Halloween costumes, like when girls get dressed up and they're like, I'm a fireman, and they're literally wearing a bra and panty. Like, that is my drag, you know what I mean? So you could take anything. I could be a sexy Amazon chain. I really could figure out how to do that.
I just need to take these off. This is becoming,
no, keep them on. Keep them on, they're cute. They're cute.
Oh, now they're cute. Now they're cute. Oh, I didn't see. I caught that look. I was looking to the camera.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm wearing eyelashes. I don't know what. I have no control over my eyes.
Cut the cameras. Thank you. Now, you also have done a lot of work with Drag Queen Story Hour, I saw. Yeah. So what's the reaction been like to that, and what do you think about these politicians now who are sort of proposing, essentially banning children from going to these sort of drag events?
I mean, I obviously think that it's ridiculous. There's still this notion, yes, drag is like super popular now, but there's still a notion that drag is always sexualized. And we are not the ones that are sexualizing it. Sure, we can act sexy, but I promise you, it is the last thing on my mind when I'm wearing 18 pairs of pantyhose and a corset, and every single time I do a Drag Queen Story Hour, now I'm not a crier. Every time I do a Drag Queen Story Hour, I end up crying while I'm reading to these kids, because they just see the stuff. They see the colors, they see the hair and everything. It's just like they're watching a Disney princess come to life. And it's the adults in the room who are the ones who make it seem like something that it isn't. I just know that if I was a kid and I had Drag Queen Story Hour when I was little, I would have started doing drag much earlier. Yeah. And I've already been doing it for a long time, so.
Yeah, no, I think that it's very odd what's happening in the country right now. I think it's really important that you keep doing things like that. Has that experience, though, changed anything about your drag, or is that more of like an affirming thing in your drag when you do these Drag Queen Story Hours?
I don't know that it's changed anything, because in my mind, I'm not going to change those politicians' minds, unfortunately. They've made up their mind. Yeah. So that's not up to me. What is up to me, what is my job, is to continue to do them, and parents make their own choice whether they want to bring their kids to them or not. We're not forcing anyone to go. Right. Which seems like a miscommunication. Yeah. And I just keep going along with it as long as we're changing people's lives. As silly as that sounds, it really can change someone's life if they see something that they've never seen before.
Do you have any particularly memorable experiences at Drag Queen Story Hour, or maybe something a parent has said to you, or maybe even something a kid has said to you at one of these things that sort of
I remember I was dressed as a mermaid once, and I was reading The Little Mermaid, obviously, and this little boy came up to me, and he really, really wanted me to come home with him and swim in his pool. And it was just the cutest thing. And I thought, okay, this kid just sees a mermaid, a beautiful, gorgeous, statuesque, skinny little mermaid. That's what I want. I'm just like, okay, the kid sees it, he gets the point, and he just sees like a mythical creature coming to life, and that's incredible.
Yeah, like you said, it is sort of just them seeing. It's no different than if they go to Disneyland or they see the characters there. It's a very similar thing. So
and usually story hours are free. Disneyland is not. It's very, very expensive.
$900.
Yes.
Yeah, no, much more than these chains cost. So heading into Drag Race, were there things that, given all this experience you have, were there things that you thought you were like, I'm gonna nail this challenge, I know I'm gonna do this, and then were there also things that you surprised yourself at excelling at?
No, at the risk of sounding cocky, I've done this for a very long time. I've done drag for over a decade. Yeah. I knew coming in, I can smash any single challenge. And I really was not afraid of anything. I just came in completely free of any fear or anxiety over anything because I figured I'm not gonna let myself get in my own way. The things I knew I would be good at, I was good at. And I don't wanna sound overconfident, but I've been working at this for a very, very long time, and I think that unless you think you could win, I don't think you should come here, you know?
No, that is a great mindset. I think a lot more queens should have that mindset going in.
Name names.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I signed an NDA. No, you're also a Connecticut queen, and it's just so funny to me that we've gone from having no Connecticut queens to three on the season, right? So did you all sort of know each other from the scene?
Oh yeah, I mean Connecticut is very small. So yeah, we did know each other, and we've all been like doing drag for like a different amount of time, and we all have different styles and things. And like as I was realizing that there were other girls from Connecticut, not only another girl, but there was 3 total, I was really surprised because there's never been a Connecticut girl on the show. And it actually really frustrates me. A lot of times I'll go to other states and say, oh, I'm from Connecticut. And they go, oh, there's drag there? They're shocked by it. And I'm like, well, I'm wearing a wig and I'm from Connecticut, so yes, there is. But yeah, and so now I'm like super proud to be a part of a season that's gonna really like put our stamp on things and let people know that there's a thriving drag community in Connecticut.
Yeah. And I think I saw a photo of you and Robin Fierce together. She's another one of the Connecticut queens. So what's your history with her, and what was it like realizing when you walked into the workroom, like, oh, I'm competing against her?
So, I mean, I've been doing drag much longer than both of you girls. It took me some time to get on the show. But I have been doing drag with Robin for many years now. And she's outrageously talented, an amazing, amazing entertainer. And it was really nice to walk in and see her because it's a scary experience. It really is. You're surrounded by people that you've never met before, and it was nice to have like a little slice of home.
Were there things that, because you know her so well, that you were like, I mean, yeah, you're excited to see her, but you're like, oh damn, I'm gonna have to go against her in like X, Y, or Z challenge because she's so good at certain things?
No. No.
Oh my gosh. Nothing at all?
Okay. I wouldn't want to lip sync against her. I really wouldn't. She is an amazing, amazing lip syncer. She does stuff with her body that if I were to do it, call 911. Right away.
Speed dial, yes. Yeah. So how do you think season 15 as a whole is going to gag the fans?
I think there's a lot of things that will gag the fans. The challenges are gonna gag people. The runways in particular. Yeah. I am telling you, this is a very, very strong runway season. We would all get ready, and a lot of the time we would look around and go, damn, like, wow, we all look really, really good. There's seriously no boogers. It's a season of no boogers.
There was almost a booger because you almost didn't say anything nice about Robin.
She's pretty. No, Robin is incredible, for the record. Yes. Joey, trying to make me look like the villain.
We know you're joking. I think we know you're joking.
Okay,
yes. Now, season 14 also went down as one of the twistiest seasons of the franchise. So, without spoiling, can we expect like gaggery when it comes to twists?
Yes. There's no candy involved. But
no chocolate.
No chocolate. But yes, there are plenty of twists. They definitely kept us on our toes. We never ever knew what was gonna happen.
Very excited to see how that plays out. The last thing I want to ask you, if you could go back and tell the Loosey that walked in on day 1 something after having all of this experience behind you, what would you tell her?
Don't lend Amethyst lipstick. You'll never get it back.
So she stole lipstick from you. Spoiler.
I don't want to start anything right now, but back to Amethyst, who had a lot to say about me in the press the other day. I want my lipstick back.
Maybe we'll speak it into existence. Maybe we'll get it back. Did you steal anything from set?
This has been so much fun. Sitting here with you today, Joey.
Here, you can steal these. How about this?
No, you keep those.
The star of this interview, yes, the chains. Thank you so much, Loosey, for being here. It was really fun to talk with you, and stay tuned for more from the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15.